This is part 6, the final part of how I bullied my husband into watching Heated Rivalry with me, and it turns out he actually loves it, and he took notes the whole time, and I am now making him share his notes with you on episode 6.
Yes, great television. I've really enjoyed this. I needed this kind of lightness. It was kind of fun. I was a little hesitant, but in the end, I've really enjoyed this. The opening speech at the awards ceremony when Scott is speaking, talking about fear and, love, and that was fantastic. And again, really important to have men saying, I love you to everyone. That's really important to me. I think guys need to express their love. Men have love. They need to talk about it. So it was fun to see that in that opening speech. I like how there's quiet exclusivity. It's not spoken that they're exclusive, but
they're surprised to learn
that everyone is.
Yeah, she didn't. They were like, "Wait, what? You
haven't been with anyone?
You haven't? Ooh,
yeah." So that's good. That's good. That was cute. I like the attempt at openness. I think that's of course important in any relationship. But it was fun that they actually gave themselves time and space to. We can be open here. We can talk. And so that was good to see. The expression of love between, I would almost say coworkers, because
it is technically a workplace romance if you think about it.
Yeah. And the fact that, that they're trying to make plans together. And so that was really, really nice. The final admission of love. How many years has it taken to actually get them to this?
2007, and the cottage is, I don't know, was it 2018, 2019?
It was wild.
Something like that. Yeah, it takes them like 10 years to say I love you.
Wow. And I know that Ilya had said I love you in Russian to him.
That was like a secret. I love you.
But Shane doesn't know. For them to actually reach a point where they can say I love you openly, that's good. I really enjoyed that. It was fun to see them finally fall into kind of domestic life. Funny that their idea of domestic life is hamburgers and hot dogs.
They are sports boys.
Yeah, well, I mean Scott and Kip. I mean, they're making pasta salad and smoothies and all this. I mean, also not really hard work, but burgers and hot dogs.
Right. I mean, it's what you do when you're out in the countryside and grilling. Ilya was like, what do we do? Just stare at the fire?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. When we moved to the country, yes, we had burgers and hot dogs too. It was funny. It was nice to see them trying to get into domestic life. And then, of course, the big interruption. That, I have to say, I got it early on when Shane was young and, his parents are his managers or the mom is managing. His child, they haven't really individuated yet. Not to get clinical.
And not in like a malicious way.
No,
they clearly all love each other very much, but he is still kind of babied.
Right.
Even though he's got to be, what does that make it? Yeah, almost 30, like late 20s.
Yeah. My parents never had the key to my place. So it's just, I never wanted that surprise. And so, so it was interesting to see that happen. And, it, of course, what a way to have the revelation made coming out, but the relationship by this point, to me, I really hoped that there would be more distance between them, individual adults. And so his small freak out at oh my God, this is a nightmare, and Ilya's comment, then it's time to wake up. That was really good.
I loved that comment.
Yeah. So that was important. And then of course when they get to the parents' cabin and he makes the revelation to them, he comes out. That's good, but man, I again, this is not. I have to admit, this is not my experience. It
is very different from, and that's why I think it's kind of interesting. It's it's a story that's so well made and so well written, and it kind of challenges you to put yourself in the shoes of somebody so outside of your experience. Shane, canonically, he's autistic, and he has a very different experience of the world than, someone with your personality and your brain and everything that you have going on. So I imagine that's kind of interesting to have such an intimate view of what it's like for his experience moving throughout the world. I thought it was wonderful how Ilya, without being patronizing or weird or anything like that, is just supportive. He just understands. He doesn't judge. He just gets it. He knows exactly how to support Shane and help calm him down and help him feel better in a very appropriate, balancing, holistic sort of way.
Well, especially coming from his familial experience, and he doesn't respond with harshness, and especially the harshness that he has experienced.
I wonder if it's he takes after his mom.
You're right.
And
yeah,
that's
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's talking about his mom was like the sensitive one. So while his brother takes after his dad, who was really harsh and cruel to his mom and very traditional, very old fashioned, I think we sort of get the picture that Ilya really takes after his mom, and he really thinks of her love as an example. And because he said like to Shane, she would love you like I love you. I think that's kind of him explaining. That's sort of a bit of an explanation, I mean, for how he loves Shane and how instead of being harsh and hard on him when it comes to anything like mental health related, he is just supportive and just loving. And that makes a world of difference.
It's probably what he would have wanted for himself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
You know, after his, you know, he had that with his mother, but once his mother died, that went away.
Yeah, like who's there for him with his depression or, you know, anything else he has going on, you know, besides Svetlana. Who's there for him, and so now they can be there for each other.
Yeah. So it was nice to see him being supportive in a way that he probably would have wanted for himself. But it's nice that he can give that. The parents were cool. Obviously, it took them a while to kind of process mom's spaghetti. So I'll say that. But no, it was kind of funny how the mom jumped right in and was like, "Okay, we're going to start handling things," and jumped right into
how can we monetize this?
Yes. And so the charity and just how everything would work out. She had already anticipated where Ilya might move to, leaving Boston. So for Quebec, I don't know, I forget which city. I like how the episode ended. I like how the season ended. Curious to see where it goes. But I have to say, just overall, I really enjoyed this. It was kind of a breath of fresh air. No terrible cliffhangers. No, needless drama, needless trauma, like you've said. Overall, kind of a good watch. I really enjoyed it, and I really followed the guys. I was curious. I was hopeful for them. I like it.
Yay!
I enjoyed it. So there you go. Heated Rivalry. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Of course.
Thank you for watching my stories with me.
Yes, you still owe me after Game of Thrones. So.
Hopefully I made it for it with a better love story.
This is one season versus 7, 8.
I'm so sorry. I had, but now you get all the memes.
Yes,
you had to get the cultural relevance, but
I will say at least it wasn't Legend of the Seeker. So